Hi, it's Joy. Today we're watching The Dragon Prince, Season 7, Episode 3, The Glittering Bones. Still very unhappy, I literally just finished the previous episode. Reminder that you can find the unedited version of these reactions on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, so let's go.
Our laws dictate the punishment is death.
But...
However, we believe compassion will build a stronger, brighter future for the Sunfire Kingdom.
this is the hope
So
we
have
fight
decided
for.
each and every one of you will be pardoned.
Can you have a little chat with Ezran, please? Do better in the future.
And that you must earn back the trust, respect, and honor of...
Can you go talk to your nephew, please?
That was so beautiful.
She needs to learn sign
I'm
language.
so proud of you, making a decision about your brother forever.
Yeah. Forgiveness can only go so far.
Kareem as well?
But he is the one who led them.
I don't think death is the answer either.
Choose not to...
But he's your brother.
Yes, he is.
He didn't seem to care about that when he tried to... Yeah, when he came after her.
From us, how can I ever forgive him?
I'll never forgive him.
It's very different situations, Ezran.
You're the bread.
He likes trying to make things lighter, make people happy.
Not now, Zim!
Ezran, you're hurting everybody that loves you and pushing them away. One of the many reasons why monarchies are bad. One person should not have total power.
Beautiful place hidden from prying eyes, where unicorns could find
Come on,
peace
Terry,
and
you know bringing
tranquility.
Aravos here is a bad move.
Absolutely lovely.
Both of you will heal one day. You're brothers.
Let it out, sweetheart. Holding it in is getting you nowhere.
I think you should let this go, for now. You are the king of Katolis, and your people need you.
You're right.
Don't be ruled by
I
those
need to protect
feelings.
them.
Circumstances have changed.
Circumstances? What circumstances?
Miana has informed her guards that she is with child.
I thought that might be where this was going.
And magic all but disappeared from the west.
How could I not know that? What really
History
happened?
doesn't always tell you the
History
truth.
has a way of burying the ugly truths of those who write it. What I'm about to show you is a secret Durin has kept concealed for centuries.
She trusts you a lot, which given your current dark Ezran persona, she's brave. Though I do still trust him.
Those are not lies.
But it's not the whole truth either. Just like with the map and those feathers.
Are you really surprised at this point?
Terry that unicorn. Asa Revelare.
The glittering bones. Claudia is so annoying. Where she's always like, I can't believe you Erebos. Like, I actually don't really like this thing you're doing. I'm gonna do it anyway.
There is nothing to be afraid of, Claudia.
Only
Your ghost
yourself.
or specter stand-
I was joking. You could smile a primal smile.
You're working with Erebos, Claudia. What do you expect?
You remind me of her. Of what my daughter would have been like had she lived to be your age.
Oh,
And your daughter would have been horrified by who you became. That's for sure.
she sounds like someone I'd be friends with.
I don't think she'd be friends with you anymore.
All right.
Amnesty you bestowed upon my soldiers? All you did was show your weakness.
You're an
No.
idiot.
They're just like yours.
And what would you have me
Given
do?
the way he just belittled the idea of amnesty.
Relinquish your name.
You've already stripped me of all my titles and inheritances. Relinquishing my
You
name
stripped
is
yourself
meaningless.
of those with your
Zale
choices.
is power.
She's carrying my heir, isn't she? My child.
See, I do think Kareem would, if it was roles were reversed and he was in her position, he would kill the mother and the unborn baby. He would just tell no one the baby existed. Or if he was worried about the guards, he'd say, oh, she got very upset when she heard her love was executed and she lost the baby and so now we're going to execute her. You know, like, he wouldn't have any problems with that.
Enough, Karim! Not everything is some scheme or plot. You're my brother!
You don't
How many
deserve
times
her.
do I have to attempt to spare you? All you do is look at me with contempt.
course, the only one deserving of contempt here is you.
Won't be able to survive in the sunlight. And that is why we must bring forth eternal night.
Hello. What are you two talking about?
Oh, you know.
Bringing in eternal
dark
night.
magic stuff.
What makes it shimmer?
Magic.
Terry.
What is this place?
This is Durin's greatest secret.
Magic.
Wow.
Exploding arrow? It can't be that hard to find anymore if she just wasted one. Yep.
With these, we can build weapons to protect the human kingdoms, even from dragons.
Weapons built to protect can easily become weapons used to attack,
Thank you,
and the
Queen
cycle
Anya.
continues.
This may be exactly what we need.
I'm worried too, Zim.
Karim, is he to share this mercy?
He was offered it.
No. Set a date for his execution.
I mean, I don't agree with execution by any means. Life imprisonment would be better, but at the same
final
time,
step
she's given him
to
every
creating one primal
chance.
stone.
Wow. So that's the big feather spoken for. What about the very small one?
Okay, we're rattling through these episodes and I still don't know what Arrowverse is about. And this is the final season. Like, I didn't misread that. Like, this is it. We're running out of episodes for things to happen in. Still very, very worried about Ezran. I mean, the way he's snapping at Zim, he's seeing these big weapons, and he's like, yes, oh my god, big weapons. That's not the Ezran we know and love. That is something that everyone has within them. Everything that he's been through in his life is pushing him towards darker impulses and darker desires, and it breaks my heart to see because Ezran has always been filled with such hope and belief in the world. I really feel like his aunt needs to come visit. Like, she read the letter, and I know things are urgent with the Sun Elves. I know that, but she needs to come and check on her nephews, given that the last they heard, like maybe Ezran's written, I don't know, but Catullus has fallen, things have gone terribly wrong in Catullus, and I think maybe her nephews need her right now, because he needs a grounding influence of someone he trusts, and given that Callum cannot be that right now, he needs somebody, because this desire to have the weapons first and foremost, now it does make sense, I can understand that. You know, all it took was one dragon to swan in, destroy generations worth of a kingdom. But most of the people survived. You still have what makes Catullus alive and breathing, and you can rebuild. Focusing on keeping peace and making sure people both across in Zadia and in the human realms are happy and content and working together is the way to go forward, not whatever Ezran's currently up to. And some of the hardest moments to watch was when he snapped at Zim, and then Zim's little face when they were like, even against dragons, and he's like, oh, but you don't want to go to war against dragons. The mean dragon is dead. What are you doing? Because Ezran would never have even considered this once upon a time. I don't think it's unrealistic that he is, but it's hard to watch. And his like outrage and anger at Callum, it's just so frustrating because we were so close in the previous episode to getting to a place where he would have let Runan go by himself. And then, obviously, in general, Catullus is in an extremely vulnerable position, but at this point, Astrid's going to turn up and start telling people that Aravos is free, and they're all going to be too busy squabbling among themselves, just like he wants them to be. He got everything he wanted. In getting Catullus to be destroyed, Aravos has completely destabilized the alliance between Zadia and the humans. He's our group of heroes who come together and have stopped him at every turn, or at least delayed him at every turn, are fractured and shattered across the kingdoms. Like, he's getting everything he wants right now. Now, Terry, we know, loves Claudia and has blinkers on when it comes to all the bad things Claudia does. But he definitely doesn't trust Aravos, and he definitely thinks twice about a lot of what he said. Surely he's not going to be very okay with eternal darkness or whatever? I'm worried. I mean, I think if he does turn against Aravos, it will probably be a very quick end for him. But come on, Terry, do something. Claudia, realise that what you're doing is stupid. Because it is. And then, obviously, we didn't see what was happening really with the others, Cam and Rayna and everyone. I'm stressed, okay? Because next up is episode 4, And then there's episode 5, and episode 5 will mark the halfway point of the season. And how on earth are we resolving all this and stopping Erebos? Because I swear I saw this was the final season of the show. Please tell me they're actually going to end it, and it wasn't that they were planning to make more seasons, but Netflix went, actually, we're stopping you there, and it's going to not be resolved. Because right now, I don't know how it can be, and I just want to give these characters a hug and tell them it's all going to be okay. So yeah, I'm really stressed. I just want to give Ezran a hug and some therapy. Reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and thank you so much for watching.